Hello everybody, welcome to the video. Today we are going to be testing out the 450. I've got, oh my Lanta, way too much horsepower and a setup on. I got Jackson's setup on. You guys saw one of my videos the other day. I copied his settings. You guys didn't see that, go watch it. It was very funny. Other than that, I mean, we're going to see here what we can do on this this track because, yeah, I don't know. It's just been a day already, so we're gonna try to see what sort of damage we could do here on the 450 on Mr. or I guess on this track right here. I don't know what I was about to call. I was gonna say Mr. Paula, but this track is indeed ungender specific. We don't understand. We don't know the gender here, so I'd hate to absolutely assume here. So unfortunate for the track, but. Look on the bright side here. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, so you guys are in for a good one. Should be blabbering on about random stuff. But I do want to talk about the 450 first, and the reason I'm riding Paula instead of Hangtown, because we've been riding too much Hangtown. So we're just here on Paula, and we're going to go ahead and try to, I don't know, I guess just put in some laps. I guess on the 450, see if we can put in any good laps. I'm already feeling quite comfy, actually, though. So that's really good. This setup seems to be working incredibly well for like the rougher stuff, especially with the back wheel and how well the front wheel kind of takes to it. But I don't know. I'm being real patient on the throttle. Kind of feel like Jetson Lawrence right now. I don't know. It's just done well. That is obviously not the main line. That is kind of the line I adjusted to. We're gonna try to still hook that inside if we can, and then we're gonna do a little scrubby, and then another bigger scrubby there. Oh my lord. Okay, watch out. Probably gonna happen. Yeah, that was definitely gonna happen. For sure. The second I accelerated on the face of that jump. We're gonna try to get through here though. I was gonna think about going up to the 450 class, maybe on like a 350 or something, but I think in a few rounds I could probably qualify here on a 450 if I just put in time on the 450. If that's something I'm interested in, I'll figure it out, but also going to be gone for a long time after this, including round 3 of the Motocross series. So that's a little unfortunate, as I am now starting to crash a whole bunch, starting to look more like the usual for me. So I don't really know what to tell you guys. It's just kind of a cycle right now. We're obviously so close on the 250, but I don't know how many more failures I can take. So we'll see what we can do here. Might move up to the 450s for fun, or just to see where we stand after maybe practicing on it for about a week or so. It'll be interesting to see where we'd stack up. I don't know. We'd have to put in a really good lap too, and something I'm not good at on the 450 is using the power to use speed. I use the power and then just basically do what I already do on a 250. So nothing real changed there. As we'll head, I was going to try to hit that inside, but I was coming in way too fast. So it is definitely a learning curve, like power, acceleration, brake points. It's definitely weird trying to match a certain pace. So if you know what I mean, like you're already so fast on a 250. Do you want to match that on the 450, let alone can you? And then is that going to be enough, or do you need to go even faster, which you'd have to take a lot of time to do to get faster? So I don't know if it's worth it. I don't think it is, so I think I'll just stick down on the 250, but I definitely have thought about switching up to the 450s. It's just I've always wanted, I kind of wanted to move up for a bit now. Like I just want a big bike. I kind of wanted to switch up to 250 or 450s before last year's Supercross, because I was thinking there's going to be some quads, there's going to be massive triples out of the corners, just make it easier on me. And yeah, I don't know, that just never happened. I stuck with the 250s, especially with all the OEM and stuff updates. I mean, I just never thought to move up after that. So I guess those thoughts are kind of reinvading my head. I could use a fresh start to the game. It's you basically relearn the game here on a whole new bike, and so that would be fun for sure, is to learn this. And you could still switch down to a 250 if you wanted to. So yeah, I mean, it's always an option. Obviously, it's never off the table, and it's something I probably will always debate until I actually make that permanent switch. which I don't know if they'll ever be. I don't know if I'll just get good on the 450. I mean, obviously we've stopped riding it so much on the channel, but you guys already saw what we were doing on the channel. If you guys are OGs, you guys know there was a series started probably close to, you know, 5-6 months ago, where we'd ride the Yamaha, the YZ450, or just the 450. We'd ride a 450 bike every single week. So once a week we'd pop the 450 out and we'd see the progress we can make, and we made great progress. If you guys went back and watched those videos to see the progress from even day one on the 450 to where we're at now, I mean, it's crazy the jumps we've made. So definitely happy about that, and only more time could solve more problems on the 450. But I truly just believe in my skill level on the 250. We'll try to make it into these rounds, but it's so tough, and it does make you kind of want to make a switch of some sort, whether it's bike and or, you know, brand associated. So if you want to switch bike setups like drastically, you want to switch from, you know, Honda, Yamaha to like the Husky or Kawasaki, so different. So I don't know, but you could just make the massive move up to the 450s, learn that for the rest of the season and whatnot. But I think I really want to really grind out Supercross next season, dude. I think I can make most of the rounds if I start early enough. So I might dip on the motocross early and then go start Supercross early. So so we can actually, you know, have a full series under our belt of trying to consistently qualify in. And that is probably the goal for me as time moves on, is just to literally make it in. As long as the game's alive, I want to be at that top level, especially on Supercross, where a majority of my hours are at and whatnot. So yeah, I just unconsciously ran a 2:08.1, so that's not horrible. And as I look up at my time and say that, I go down. So yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like it'd be the worst thing ever to explore my options a little bit more than sticking to one bike and, you know, doing that, and then also want to go back to Supercross, where I personally succeed a lot. And we were well within these rounds of the last few Supercross rounds. We would make it in quite easily to EU, and then I noticed that I would make it into NA if I was racing like easily. I was running 2 seconds above the cutoff time for the 450s on the 250s for NA and EU. So my fourth lap, I remember it was Tennessee Supercross. In the game, I believe it is round 15. I headed on in to the server. I didn't sign up or anything to race, but I had headed on into the server, or not into the server, into my testing. And then my fourth lap ran a ridiculously fast lap, and I was like, whoa, I doubt this would make it in. But I was watching Lynn's stream as he was going, I think, on the EU side of things, and I realized I was 2 seconds above the 450 cutoff time on my fourth lap on a 250. So I was like, wow, late season, that's just easy. So I'm thinking, if I get good enough at motocross this season, maybe by the end of it we'll be well within the times, and then that's when we can start focusing on Supercross and start making that switch back over to Supercross, find a good bike, all that good stuff. I think Cowie might be a go-to for Supercross, at least on the 250 side of things, or if we want to start making that move up to 450s, which personally I don't know if I want to for Supercross. It sounds fun and all, but I know a lot of big names are moving up to 450s next year, so I don't know. We'll see when the time comes. Obviously, we're ways away from there, but I don't know. This is kind of just a talk video, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to consider leaving a like and subscribing. If you guys go back, watch any of my other content, obviously I have a second channel, link down in the description below, or watch any old content from this channel, or watch any other content related to me. Then I'll see y'all there. Deuces.